What is the energy for Leo season? That is the question in this reading. We start Leo season now on the 23rd of July, and this will last until the 22nd or 23rd of August. Leo, the ruler of the 5th house, ruled by the sun. The 5th house is all about passion, it's all about creativity, and one person that is a Leo that is very creative and she's my idol, that is Madonna, and she has been an icon both within trends, fashion, and of course music for over 40 years now. So yes, I think that Leos have, of course, the qualities of the Leo is that they have the confidence to be this creative, and if Madonna didn't have the confidence to be the person that she is, maybe if she hadn't been born in the sign of Leo, maybe this would have turned out different for her. We never know. But qualities are confidence. They are comfortable of being in the spotlight. They are ambitious, and of course they like luxury. Now, the quantities of Leo is that they like drama. They can be a little bit egotistic. They can be perceived as arrogant, and they are often misunderstood, and sometimes they are a little bit not very flexible in their life. So yeah, but overall, my daughter is also a Leo, so I recognize these qualities in her too. So for those of you who are Leos and have birthday throughout this period of time, happy birthday to each and every one of you. So, as I said in the intro, Leo is the ruler of the 5th house, all about passion and creativity. Of course, this is because it's a fire sign, so the other two fire signs are Aries and Sagittarius. So, passionate, confident, maybe these are qualities that you should focus upon throughout this period of time, or at least embrace. That we are most of the Leo season until the 10th of August. Unfortunately, we are in Mercury retrograde, and maybe we will all feel a little bit that our confidence is I don't know, how can I say it? It's I feel many times it pulled the rug under our feet. So yeah, have that in mind. But try to embrace the energy of Leo throughout this period of time. So let's see, what is the importance of this season for the collective? Ooh, master the dance. This is impressive. We have number 44, and 4 and 4 adds up to number 8, and of course August, that is mostly related to Leo season, is the 8th month, and number 44 is a master number, and I searched for that number the other day, but now I've completely forgot what it means. So I'm sorry for that. But yeah, this is the last card in this oracle deck. So this to me means that we are completing a cycle throughout this season. And as I said, I channeled that there is something about the 26th of August, or the week between the or the days between the 21st and the 25th of August. There is something about that, those days. And that is when we exit Leo season and enter into Virgo. I know. Maybe this is the event about all the planets are aligning. Of course, it's an optical illusion. It looks like all the planets are one in a row, but of course they are they are not, because it's an optical illusion. But it looks like from Earth, it looks like all the planets are in a row. Interesting. Okay, these two cards are written in Spanish, but I will try to translate them as best as possible. So let's see the message from the medicine woman. Ooh, coyote spirit. I love this. Number 16. And this is amazing because I talked about Madonna in the intro. She's my number one idol. So she has birthday on the 16th of August. And 16 in tarot is the tower. but yeah, we need a tower moment to shake up our world. And I feel that, of course, Madonna has shook up the pop industry, and of course I feel that also she has been a spokesperson for women to embrace more their own sexuality and their own feminine attributes. You know, why is it always allowed for men to be sexual creatures, you know, like it's okay. I don't say that we should strip ourselves, but it's always accepted that a man can hunt after women, but it's still not socially accepted that women can do the same. And of course this is I feel also that it's still a little shameful when women go after younger men. It's still not socially acceptable, so we still have a long way to go. So yeah, but I feel that the coyote spirit is all about, you know, if you have heard the coyote, it's sounds like they are, when they are barking, it sounds like they are laughing. So yeah, embrace the humor of life. It says smile, no, laughter is your medicine. So maybe you should laugh. You have mastered the dance, so why shouldn't you laugh and be joyful? Okay, next, intuition. Ooh. Interesting. It looks like almost like the ray of sun in the background. And Madonna also had an album called Ray of Light. It was actually one of her best albums, at least from the critics. But yeah, it was very. All her songs were in very depth, you know, because she had discovered the Kabbalah, and she had given birth to her first child, and that was in a very high age. She maybe had put off maybe that she couldn't conceive a child, and suddenly she gave birth to this beautiful daughter. Yeah. So master the dance, listen to your intuition, and laughter is your medicine throughout this. Maybe you should laugh a little bit of yourself. If you dance in front of the mirror, maybe you get a good laugh, you know. This reminds me of the Seinfeld episode where Elaine is dancing at a work event, and it's a horrific it's a horrific dance, you know. She has no rhythm, etc., etc. But she danced out of her own spirit. So why should they judge her for? She had fun, and she felt that she was dancing absolutely amazing, you know. But they all had a good laugh. So this is maybe the start of Leo season, because as I said in the intro, we are in Mercury retrograde. You maybe feel that you have a little lack of confidence because of that. But yeah, dance as Elaine. Don't care about how you are perceived. Don't care about how you look. Embrace the confident energy of Leo season, and as I said also, that they like to be in the spotlight and be comfortable of being in the spotlight. I don't know why we, especially women, we are so discomfortable about being in the spotlight. We always put ourselves back in the shadow, and maybe that is why there unfortunately are so many male presidents around the world, because yeah, it's more usual for us women to support the spouse, the man, instead of going for the action ourselves. So yeah, unfortunately there has been throughout history too few presidents or prime ministers that has been female. So in my home country, we have only had 2 female prime ministers, and we have had none female regents. So yeah, we too have a long way to go in my home country. So let's look. The Hanged Man Hang in there. I don't know. I suddenly heard, there was a boy band in the late 80s, early 90s, New Kids on the Block. I suddenly heard Hanging Tough. So, yeah, toughen up a little bit. Hanging Tough, that's a song about toughen up. Don't let people roll over you. Maybe that is why I channel this presidency of females. About the tower, I told when I saw the totem, the coyote totem of number 16, I talked about the tower. Ay. Yeah, so we'll need a little shake up. That is, what is it called? Shaking the trees. I will get Peter Gabriel. Yeah, shaking the trees. That is a tune that is all about, you need the shake up to release emotions, to release the stagnant energy, and you need to get a little bit wake up call. Remember, smile is laughter is your medicine. Laugh of your stupidity, right? Hang tough. And we saw the Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is someone that is very reckless, Look at him riding a bike. He doesn't have a suit that is needed to ride a bike, If he crash, all his flesh will be torn off. And he doesn't wear a helmet. So there is something about the recklessness, Let's look at the last one. Ooh. So we start with 5 of Pentacles and we end with 5 of Wands. Yes, don't be intimidated by being in the spotlight. Why should you be intimidated by being in the spotlight? Toughen up. You need to be shaken up. Embrace the Leo energy by daring being in the spotlight, by daring showing your confidence, by daring showing your authentic self. Not like a reckless person, as I said, but master master yourself. It's all about creativity and passion, the ruler of the 5th house, as I said. And maybe it's a little bit about the drama in your life. Don't be pulled into any drama, because, as I said, Leo loves drama, and that is one of their quantities. So use your intuition wisely, and and use your better judgment. The judgment card wanted to come out. So use your judgment wisely. No recklessness, but laughter is your medicine. Maybe you should go for presidency. I don't know. In my home country, we'll have an election in the beginning of September. So yeah, I highly encourage my females to be more in the spotlight. So this video turned out a little longer than I expected, but I hope you bear with me. I thank you so much if you watched this video until the end. Leave me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Give me a comment if you will embrace this energy. And I wish you all the best for this Leo season. And I'll see you again in another reading very, very soon. Bye for now.